we have an experiment of cation, and we have other experiment of decomposition of magnesium. In the first experiment as well, it was done burning papers into ash, and this ash also can be tested to see how basic it is. Clear what I mean? Okay, let us start. You start the experiment. Start the experiment. You have sodium hydroxide, and you first of all, is to take a reagent you have and to put it into test tube containing water, distilled water, and then you take a few drops of sodium hydroxide and you put inside until excess while shaking. You shake and you observe the change. Shaking. Okay, and you observe the precipitate and you write it down if observed, and you don't shout. Keep silent. If you share information, share them in English. You use English, and you observe if it is if you have which precipitate have you obtained, and the second one you use magnesium ribbon in sulfuric acid, only sulfuric acid without water. You take this in this test tube and you put the sulfuric acid into a test tube, and you insert the magnesium ribbon. We want to see how pop sound is. You have sodium hydroxide? Okay, you put it if you have prepared the solution. And show me here. You show me here how they change. Come here with this. Stand up. You stand up. And I want to see what is changing. How is it changing? What are you observing? Which color? Is it brown? Is it brown? It is it? You are observing green precipitate having irony too. Is it iron too?
Yes.
Okay, if it is iron too, and you wait 5 minutes to observe the change, and you shall tell me, you are going to tell me after 5 minutes how this green precipitate is still changing. And here we have iron. Have you put sodium hydroxide? It is barium first of all. And the others take the second one. You take also the second. It is simultaneous because we don't have enough time. Where is sodium hydroxide? Have you put it? Okay, what is your observation? It is white precipitate for barium. Barium. And then you use iron 3. And for this group, you have obtained what? Explain what you have obtained. We have chromium. And you have obtained what? Which color? It is a green deep. Is it dark green, Pressy? Show me it. Where? And this is a green precipitate. You shake. green precipitate of chromium 3, chromium plus 3, and then the experiment is enough. And others other members of a group, you can also carry out such a same experiment in order to be well experienced. And here you have, okay, you use also this potassium iodide. Also, you take another experiment to use the potassium iodide with lead. Lead is in sodium hydroxide produces, you shake to show us if it is white. Okay, whitish precipitate as well. Okay, you use also lead in the presence of iodine. Spatula and the four of reed. Is it copper? Okay, reed. Okay, you shake, and then you take also some drops of potassium iodide to observe the change. Okay, shake. Okay, this is which color of precipitate? It is yellow. Show me while shaking. Okay, it is yellow precipitate. Okay, we are now going with this experiment. You have to take. Have you taken sulfuric acid? Okay, you take this magnesium, this ribbon, and you put it inside, and you take this. Hold this test tube. Take it here. You shake. Are you looking? And the gas effervescence? Okay, effervescence of gas. Okay, and also the sound. You hear the pop sound, but then after we can hear, and everyone can get. You take, you give, you share, in order to hear that pop sound. Pop sound, is it sounding? Okay. Are you in this group? You wait, you will rotate in this side. Okay, let us rotate. The group which has finished it can rotate to change their place. You go there and the other come there in order to change their side. You can still let them still in your side. Muri mukana makayi n'amakaramu only. Ibindi mubisige nyine nabo baze bakore. Okay? Give me that match. You start from the first step is to clean this. First step ni ukoza iyo test tube bakoresheje hanyuma mugakoresha ibyana. Keep silent. If you have a question, raise up your hand and I answer. You ask a question while raising. Don't shout. Okay. Here, here I have another type of experiment. Yes. A blush. Okay. There in lab store we have brushes. Come and take it there. On that side. For that side. In that cupboard. That shelf. Yes. Have you seen it? Okay. Take it. Okay, while carrying out the titration experiment, I have proceeded again using this experiment of filtrating the observed ash. They obtained the ash through experiment and let us filtrate it using filter paper and also distill the water in order to have solution of any base as well as needed in order to continuously obtain what is required. So I needed to filtrate this ash in order to obtain a solution. We filtrate the ash so that we can obtain a solution to be tested or to be used into test or into any other experiment and to confirm the presence of acid. We have filter paper, we have funnels, and I want to filtrate it in order to have a basic solution. And you also, you shall be doing it as well in order to have, you know how to filtrate. We filtrate this solution of we have ash powder and this is ash. You know ash. You don't know ash. This is the ash. This. This is the ash. Water. Only water. We use the water to filtrate. Only water. Using filter paper and the funnel. And this is ash. So this is the step of preparing a solution of base. And then we don't, it is not already confirmed that it is ash, it is base, but then after we shall confirm if it is basic. But you continue your experiment while rotating. Have you finished the second one? Okay, rotate. Have you finished? Okay. So this ashes is still filtrating, and also we can carry out a second filtration. The second filtration is in order to get a real base which is not mixed with impurities, because we want to remove those impurities as well as possible, and this is where that we shall obtain it. You are throwing out the reagent. You don't know how to precise. Okay, you close. Okay. It's enough. Continue the process. I want you to speak English, to use English. It is it? Green or not? Or dark? Dark green. Okay. And also this is also dark green? Is it yes? Okay, and you rate it stand for 5 minutes, and you show me the change, and you see how much it is changing. It is changing into which color? Color of precipitate? Eri. Which color of precipitate which is going above? Is it yellow? Is it yellow like this? This is yellow. Is it yellow like this, or it is brown? You don't know how to change the colors, how to detect the colors. It is browny precipitate after such a time, and you explain this meaning. Why can we get brown precipitate? You think about chemical, and then I come later to see how you have just seen the change. Have you understood the process? The process is only not to use this. It is to take another test tube, and you put a quantity of sulfuric acid. Do you understand? And you take magnesium ribbon to be put inside. Note that. Hold it, this test tube, you hold it. You hold it. And you clean it, and you put this quantity of acid, and you take magnesium ribbon. You take here a sulfuric acid. Take. Here it is. Let me take another quantity. Okay? And you take magnesium ribbon, and you put inside. Have you seen? And you hear the pop sound, and also the reaction, and you write down the reaction of magnesium with sulfuric acid. And you give others to check. You share. You share for others. You share this for others. and then you rotate, you change the places, you rotate. aho mutarajya muhajye. Have you rotated? Mordecai, you have to read. And you also have to read. Peter Isaac, read. Odette, read the place. And you change, you go to another place. Okay, have you understood? First of all, you have two tests, two experiments. First, you take a test tube and you clean it and you put it inside water, and then also you put it in that, the reagent as well, and then after you shake and you put sodium hydroxide, some few drops until excess. And the second experiment is that you take a test tube, clean it, and you put such a quantity of 5 milliliter of sulfuric acid, and you take magnesium ribbon and you insert it inside the test tube in order to understand and to hear what is pop sound, and to observe if there is a gas which is evolving. Yes, is it clear? You clean. And your group members can write down what is going on. Nizere ko buri groupe bagiye bandika ibyo bakoze. Ibyo experiment zose mwagiye mukora. Because you have to write down a laboratory report. And you see this, it is not clean. If this it is not clean, I want also to carry out a second filtration. Kubera ko idasa neza, I want to filtrate it again in order to have a pure or to have a good without a good solution without impurities. I am now also filtrating this ash using water, the ionized water, and to obtain. And then after we have to take a litmus paper to confirm if it is base or if it is not base. Excess of sodium hydroxide. Yes. Yeah, and then it is sufficient for us to continue while carrying out the cation test experiment, and we would like to work out as well, and for the next step of the experiment, and I wish you just to carry out a laboratory experiment for this, all those tests we have just carried out, and then it will be better as well.